What is good, YouTube? What's good, YouTube? Let me put this in here. Finally looked at the ADP rankings, which is average draft position for fantasy football. I finally took a look at that. Boy, I tell you what, there are some doozies. There are some doozies. So we're going to go over that today. And much more. Player information and whatnot. There we go. I was going to record it and do a video, but my phone is charging and I really don't like making videos on here. This is my laptop. And I am breaking down some tobacco, aka what's up, Mr. Derek? Aka the tree. What y'all doing? Oh, I'm just waiting to see if this rain goes away so I can do Mr. Lee's yard or not. And breaking down some stuff. What you got going on? Oh, shoot. God is good. God is good. God put you in the belly of the whale, and now he's going to make you come out, huh? Yep. Like they say, sometimes God puts you in a position to only make you greater. Jonah and the whale, man. Jonah tried to get away from where God wanted him to go. God was like, all right, man, I'm going to have this big ass whale swallow your ass up so you can stay in one place, right? That's how Jonah will learn his lesson. He got to be eaten by a whale. Hey, I'm telling you, the year will go by quickly. Just stay focused. But usually what happens is after the NFL draft, I take a couple weeks off to let everything die down before I start doing fantasy football. Mr. Derek, I don't know if you play fantasy football, but I am an avid addict of fantasy football. I love fantasy football. I might be in about, I think I might up it to about 15 more leagues that I'll join today. Or join this year. I might do some mock drafts and see how they go. Man, I play it a lot. Got 2 folks in here, got 2 likes. But this is what this live is about today. I was going to record it, but my phone is on the charger right now. Yeah, man. You can win. I think the biggest pot is 50,000. I mean, you got DraftKings, you got Underdogs, you got there's so many platforms now to do fantasy football and win prizes. That means you won a Super Bowl. You can win belts, trips. I don't know. I just love rankings, man. But we're gonna try it. This is a fat one today. Hopefully, Pops is in here. But let's go smoke this outside. Can't smoke it inside. Oh, I should take this too. I should take. What is this? That's Romans. All right, here we go. So sit back and relax there, Mr. Derek. Let me get this first segment of my live out the way, and then the second segment will be chatting with everybody. Hey, how you like that for being professional? Man, it's bad here, Mr. Mike. I mean, Mr. Derek. I'm thinking about Mr. Mike. Yeah, it started raining again. I can't do Mr. Lee's yard. And I know that's getting tall. I know it's getting tall. I like the rain, but with having a push mower, it kind of sucks. I don't need that grass to get too high. But anyways, we got again ADP stands for average draft position. So when you're doing your fantasy football, you really don't say, okay, I got CMC at number 2. I'm going to take him. You got to draft around your ADP, especially when you get into the later rounds. But we'll just do the top 15. I got top 20 here. Yeah, so I don't need it to get the grass to get too high, for the simple fact that the lawnmower is my roommate's and she paid over $400 for it. All right, ADP number 1, they got RB1 is CMC, Christian McCaffrey. I don't know about that, man. He's not a 3-down running back, so I'm not taking him. I don't like going number 1 in fantasy football. I usually like going around 6. That's when you can map out I map out my draft strategy. Yeah, it's just like a draft, man. You get 32 teams has all the players up there, and you get to draft what player at what position. CD Lamb is number 2, which I can see because they actually don't have no weapons except for him. I mean, they literally have no weapons except they brought Zeke back, which is on a 1-year contract, and I think Ezekiel Elliott is around 28 years old. Tyreek Hill is wide receiver number 2. My thing is, man, I don't like Tua. But they did they who they take in the draft? They took Chop Robertson, so they didn't address the offensive line like they should have. Anyways, they got Justin Jefferson. This is my first discrepancy at number 4, right? Between 4, 5, and 6 are kind of. I don't like where they're being drafted at. I would draft these people lower. You got Justin Jefferson, wide receiver 3. He has quarterback issues, a new running back, a new coach, a new system. Hawkinson had an ACL tear. They have J.J. McCarthy, which he's a rookie, and Sam Darnold as his quarterback. So I don't understand that. Then you got Breece Hall at number 5, which is running back. He's at running back number 2. That is completely wrong. How they don't have, honestly, Jahmyr Gibbs, who they have at number 14 and running back 7, should be way higher. But we're going to get into that in a little bit. I don't think Breece Hall shouldn't be the second running back off the board, according to this ADP. There ain't no way. First of all, he's coming off an injury. The Jets, who they take in the draft. Aaron Rodgers is coming up back from an injury too. They got Olu Fashanu, who, he played for Penn State. He played on and off. He is a little bit injury prone. doesn't do well against uh, the run, and it can be manhandled. So no, I want to take Brees Hall again. You draft around the ADP. You don't draft according to the ADP. This is just to give you kind of like an insight of where these players might be. But I would not draft Brees Hall. Then they got Jamar Chase at number 6. I mean, if Burrow gets back into his prime, absolutely. I think he should be a lot higher. I think he should go. Actually, I would put number 4 for me is going to be Amon-Ra St. Brown. Okay. And then number 6, Jamar Chase. And then number 7, Justin Fields. That's how I'm putting it. There ain't no way. Ain't no way. Now, I would have, they have, number 8 is Bijan Robinson, running back number 3. I think he could make a push for being running back number 2 for the simple fact. I don't know. Kirk Cousins is coming off a horrible injury. He's in the older state. He's going to have to check down a lot. Man. Then here's the really big ass discrepancy. At number 9, they got Puka Nakua. At number 10, they got A.J. Brown. What the fuck? First of all, that needs to be switched. In fact, number 7 isn't going to be Justin Jefferson. It's going to be A.J. Brown, number 7. And then, yeah, I'll put Justin Jefferson at number 10. So, because, man, I just don't like his quarterback. So, and then Puka Nakua stays at number 9, which he is at wide receiver. There ain't no way he's wide receiver 6. And then A.J. Brown is wide receiver 7. Look at the quarterbacks, man. I swear these people don't look at quarterbacks. Because that's who's going to throw A.J. Brown the ball, right? I mean, the ball's not going to magically appear in the air and, oh, man, A.J. Brown going to catch it, right? Don't forget tomorrow is Backlash. I will be going live. Let's see. Jonathan Taylor at 11. Okay. Saquon Barkley at number 12. Fuck no. He's on a whole new team. Okay. With a better offensive line. So I'm going to keep him at 12. Kyrie Williams is running back number 6. He is ADP number 13. Jahmyr Gibbs number 14. Man, I'd switch him and Barkley out. I'm not even taking Barkley. I'm taking Gibbs over Barkley in any fantasy football leagues. Please like, share, and subscribe. Garrett Wilson, he's wide receiver number 8. He is 15. Should Gibbs be I'm going to make that into a short, too. Should Gibbs be ahead of Barkley in these rankings? I think so. Devontae Adams, ranked number 16 in ADP. Here's the shocker of this. This is the first year that either Justin Jefferson and Jamar Chase haven't been number 1. But this is the first year in about 10 10 years that DeAndre Hopkins, Derrick Henry, and Devontae Adams haven't been in the top 5 years. I'm talking about years. Devontae Adams isn't even in DeAndre Hopkins isn't even in the top 20. I don't even think Derrick Henry is. No, Derrick Henry isn't even in the top 20. 16, you got Devontae Adams. 17, you got Travis Etienne. The first quarterback off the board for ADP rankings is Devin Allen. I do not agree with number 19, Devon Achane. After who they drafted in the NFL draft, they got that's going to be a committee, a running back committee, which I am having no part of this year. Then you got Chris Olave, and the first tight end off the board is not Travis Kelsey. This is the first time in years. It is actually Sam Laporta, which I am not taking this year because y'all just consuming him. I have no sleepers this year. That's why I got to really dig into these rankings. I have no secret players to put on my fantasy drafts. None. Y'all took them. I had Laporta. I had Gibbs, which is another thing. I don't do rookies, but last year I did CJ Stroud and I did Gibbs. I had Kyrie Williams. Did I have Puka Nakua? I don't think so. I had Amon-Ra St. Brown in a couple leagues, and that's about it. Did I take Brees Hall? No, I don't think so. But Derrick Henry, ADP is 30, running back 12. This is complete shockers, man. First time in years. Years. Travis Kelsey's ADP, tight end number 2, his ADP is 36. He's not in the top 5 or the top 10. DeAndre Hopkins, ADP is 90. If you're new in here, please hit the like button. 90 people. This is the first time I think in his whole career for fantasy football that he has been wide receiver number 40. So this is a whole new fantasy football. Gone are the years that you can pin in Derrick Henry, DeAndre Hopkins, Travis Kelsey, Devontae Adams. Those years are long gone, people. Now you literally have to go through rankings and tiers, and you got to have your notepads or whatever you do to put down notes. Oh, look at that fur baby having a good time. I didn't bring my drink out here, you guys. CeeDee Lamb had 181 targets. Amon-Ra St. Brown had 164 targets. Puka Nakua had 160. AJ Brown had 158 targets. George Pickens has a new quarterback, so I think his targets will be going up. He has Russell Wilson, and that's a lot different than Kenny Pickett. Just saying. But please like, share, and subscribe. I did longer than I thought. Please let me know in the comment sections what you guys think about this crazy rankings. I was going to do a video because I know a lot of you don't do fantasy football, but that is the major content of my page. Now we will get into the Q&A, and talk about anything else. I can't do no mowing today, none. And yes, I love it that it's raining. Thank you, baby Jesus. Baby, being from Texas, I love the rain, and I'm greatly appreciated. However, if the grass gets too tall, I can't cut it. That means I'm going to have to weed whack it first and then mow it. I might put my mower on a 4 today, but it's definitely too wet. Ooh, Mr. Derek, thank you for joining in the live. What's up, Mama? You just in time. I got done with the majority of the live. I got done with my work. And now we're going to talk about mowing. And how are you doing this morning, Mama? We got rain. There it is. God bless everybody. I wish I could do that. I wish I could turn the view around. I'm hanging in here. I'm getting a little irritated because I have to be in the house. And you know me, Mom. I like to be outside. I like to be outside working, doing something. But this rain kind of put me on my ass so I can finish up my work for fantasy football. Hopefully I get Pops to join fantasy football this year. I think I'm just gonna stay at my my limit of 10. I might do some mock drafts today. See how they end up. Yeah. You know how me and Pops like to be outside all the time, but this shit is irritating. I'm just looking at all the grass that I could be cutting right now. But it is truly a blessing. I was talking to my neighbor, Miss Linda, about this. Last year at this time, our weather was over 100 degree weather, and the heat index was 90. So this is a blessing. Last year was the worst. We broke the record for the most days with over 100 degree weather. Not this year, thank God. Everything's nice and green. Does anybody alive go back a year later and see how my grass is? That shit look like hay. And yes, I'm eating weed. Yep. But I'm getting to that age, Mom, where I can't weed whack that much. So I don't need the grass to grow. That's all I ask, is for the grass to not grow. And my roommate spent like 3 hours treating our yard with vinegar and water because we have mushrooms. And they're not the kind you eat either, or you'll die. But I have Pops check out my video because I talk about fantasy football. Yeah, man, it's hard to maintain this yard. But how are you doing, Mom? When's your next doctor's appointment? I wish I need to FaceTime Pops because I need to ask his advice. Mr. Lee's yard. I need to. I want to mow it on a level 4 and then break it down to a level 2. Okay, we gotta be there for 4 hours on the 8th. That's soon. What's today's date? 8th. Yeah, that's soon. That's in 5 days. That's next week. Is today Friday? Yeah, I gotta go for labs today. I forgot. I'm gonna be high doing labs today. That's why I'm smoking so much. And yes, people, just going down the street to do labs is making me want to cry. Welcome back, Mr. Derek. I got fantasy football stuff out of the way. Just looking at this yard and the ground soaking up all this rain. See what, and Pops, Pops said he would help me out too, man. I just need another person to help me out with yards. Like for now, they'll get, where I can't space them out. Because I'm going to have to do Miss Patricia's yard and Mr. Lee's yard. I definitely going to have to hit up Mr. Lee's yard because this hasn't been done in a while. I'm going to have to do his a couple times. Going to have to do it on a higher level and then break my lawnmower down, right? I wish Pops was in here. I wish Mr. Mike was on so I could ask. Here comes these kids, y'all. Right now, I got my mower at level 2, which is low. So I think I'm going to have to put it on a level 4 and hope it don't fog my mower out. That girl, man, that person got some fat ass sneakers, man. She had some nice sneakers, or that kid had some nice sneakers. And here comes this bozo. I already know his walk too. Hey, Pops, what's going on? Did you? Man, I got some shoes for $45. They're okay. I might have to up my price on shoes. I'm still stuck on Kmart prices. All right, Pop. So I got a dilemma. I haven't done this yard since last week. I went and walked by the yard and I saw it was kind of thick. It's Mr. Lee's yard down the street. I have my mower at a level 2. I'm praying that if I put it up to the level 4, it won't bog down my mower. The thing is, it's wet. And I know I have to wait, right? Because I think with it being right. But man, if I let this grass soak up, if I let his yard soak up all this water, his grass is gonna be bad. Yeah, I usually have mine. Well, I usually have mine on a 2 or a 3. I have mine on a 2 for the backyard because all I have back there is weeds. Don't want to talk about that. But in the front yard, I have it set out at 3. Backyard, I wish I could burn it down. I wish I could just scrape up all that, man. Which I kind of like because that's my dandelion area back there for the bees. And my dog don't go back there, so it's okay. As long as I can still maintain it, I'll let that shit grow. But the front, Miss Mary has Bermuda, or does she have Augustine? I'll have to ask her. But she has very nice grass in the front, so we do that at a 3. So I'm thinking, damn man, I might have to do Mr. Lee's yard twice at the highest level I can get the mower. Well, I can burn the backyard for all I care, pal. I mean, burn that backyard. As for the front yard, don't touch it. Burn that backyard. I got weeds and lava rocks back there. One big area, pops, I can only use my weed whacker because it's got lava rocks on the bottom. It's a. I'll send you a video, pops, or I'll go live and show you, man. It's. Mm, I don't blame Miss Mary, who owns the house now, but who owned this house previous to her. I'd like to give him a knuckle sandwich. I like to. Like, what were you thinking? I understand the shed, but this dude who has a huge ass shed and a driveway back there. I think he was gonna put a boat or something back there, but that didn't work out. And then in some areas, I just got cement, like a square thing for, I don't know. It's, and then I got these damn trees that are weed trees that I can't cut down. Yeah, Pops, I should send you pictures of when uh, Miss Mary started. Miss, how I got to know Miss Mary is I used to go up and down Anna Lee with a wagon full of lawn care stuff, and I used to do other people's yards. She asked me to do her yard, and man, that backyard was like a fucking forest. There, Pops. I fell so many times back there. I sprained my ankle so many times, cutting bruises. But now I got everything pushed back to the fence. But I got to keep it maintained. But yeah, she went to, in, I would say 2019, before COVID, she went to, I think, Kansas for a whole month. So I was here for a whole month. I had the street lined up with just brush. I do it every year, Pops. I'll cut down like a lot of brush because you know how you guys winterize your house? We summarize our houses. You got to cut down all the brush, all the dead limbs, everything that's dead and can burn up like that quickly. Yeah, you got to get rid of it. But like I was telling moms, this year's a lot different than last year. Pops, go look at my videos from a year ago, and you'll see how excessively dry my yard is. So I love the rain. I love this weather. I just don't like it that everything grows because I'm getting old. Can you imagine having the property that we have now, Pops, in our 30s? Man, I'd be mowing circles around these people. Pops and Shells, smoking and token lawn care service in our 30s. We'd be killing it, Pops. Oh, yeah, it gets very dry weather, but not right now. It's not dry right now. I'll show you the difference, Pops. Good morning. It's a great day. I just needed to stop raining so I can cut Mr. Lee's yard. I needed to stop raining so I can cut Mr. Lee's yard. I need to stop raining for like a day or two. Right? Pops and Shells, smoking and token lawn care service. In our 30s with these zero turns and this gas operated stuff. Oh my God, Pops. Man, I swear, Pops, when I lived down the street, like a mile and like a half a mile, I used to have a wagon. I used to put my blower, my weed whacker, my cables, and my mower. I used to walk up and down these streets. I used to go through shoes. Man, I was struggling. But thank goodness for neighbors, man. They gave me shoes. They gave me shorts and t-shirts. I was up getting it, Pops. I love mowing. But I gotta go out. I gotta go back and feed the. You like this t-shirt, Pops? This is the blue y'all be talking about, right? This is the blue y'all be talking about. Right here. See? That's the blue y'all should be worried about. Look at that beautiful blue. This is the blue y'all need to be talking about. There you go. No, that's the correct blue. On full display. Correct blue and white. Not a blemish on. Not a blemish on it. There you go. There you go. Oh, you just wait until I go home, man. My birthday coming up. I hope my mom sends me my IU stuff. I couldn't read that article, Pops, because it was a disgusting Michigan site. I almost threw up. But then I said, no, you know what? It's not Purdue. I need to do his yard, and I'll do Miss Patricia's yard. Hey, Pops, that cloud of marijuana looked good on that blue, huh? Ooh, wee. Is it supposed to rain all day? I got my phone on me. Hold on, I got my thing right here. Hold on. Cloudy 79. Of course, it's high in pollen. I know the smoke looks great. We got a lot of pollen. I can't get my walk in. I can't do nothing. I feel like I'm caged in. I can't do this, Pops. That's what I'm about to do. Pops, you know me so well. About to go walking with no dogs. All right, Pops, I'm about to go. This is the greatest blue you ever seen in your life, except when it's Notre Dame blue. Notre Dame blue and Indianapolis blue. And go Pacers. They Pacers beat the Bucks last night there, Pops. We're in the NBA finals. Or we're in the NBA playoffs. No, this is the true blue. This is the true blue. See you later, Pops. Peace. I did not mean to go this long.